Hey guys, in today's video we're going to be checking out a steam cleaner by a company called Polti Vaporetto, and it's the Smart 100 model. And in this video we're going to unbox it, look at all the details, and use the machine. So hopefully you guys enjoy the video. Let's get started. Alright, so this steam cleaner here we got from Amazon, and it came just like this. So it is a little bit beat up from the shipping, but no big deal. So we got a little bit of information on the box, like the name, the weight, I guess, of the machine itself is about 12 pounds, and the package weight is about 17 pounds. So yeah, not too heavy. So let's go ahead and open it up. So this steamer is Italian designed, but it is manufactured in China. What's cool is that it actually comes with a retail package. And we do have a pretty large picture here that shows us what the steamer looks like. We got some information here. Hygiene cleaning, cleans without chemicals, kills and eliminates 99.99% of viruses, germs, and bacteria, and designed to help with allergy sufferers. So here we have some more features. Unlimited operating time, 280 Fahrenheit steam or 138 Celsius, 58 PSI 4-bar pressure. So on the side of the box, we got a picture of all of our accessories that are included and what they are. On the other end, we have a little history about the company itself. And this is the back of the box, which shows our VaporForce brush, or mop, I guess. Ideal for all floors, for daily cleaning. Boiler cleaning, quick and easy. So yeah, looks like maintenance is quite simple with this machine. And on top of the box in this corner, it shows everything that's included, which is a total of 13 pieces. All right, so let's go ahead and open it up and see what's inside. So overall, it seems to be packed pretty well. And I do have it laying on the side. So we got a mopping cloth, instruction manual, goes in quite a bit of detail, and it is in a couple languages. We got our accessories here, the extension tubes. They look to be pretty well built, and they do connect together to extend. Very nice and easy. More accessory parts. A window glass type cleaner with a little squeegee and a little cloth covering for it if you want to like clean like fabrics or whatnot else. So smaller brush type accessories, a pretty hard plastic bristles, like a spray point tip here, a larger brush, also pretty tough bristles, and a prolonged kind of brush that probably would work good for like corners and maybe like tile, stuff like that. So all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and dump it out. It is packed very well. We got the main mop brush here. We'll look at it in a second. And here we have the machine itself, and definitely looks pretty unique. Let's go ahead and look at this brush here first. So this is quite a unique looking brush, and I think they expect you to use this the most, I guess, for maintenance, for cleaning the floors, and it is quite large, so you can cover a pretty good area. So it does look like it sprays in multiple areas to, you know, have good coverage. And the same cloth here is the one that was extra. This is the size, so you do get 2 of them, which is nice because, you know, once one's dirty, you can wash it and have an extra one. So this looks like maybe, I guess this is like an attachment that you can put on and off for whatever reason, maybe depending on what you're cleaning, but it is Velcro. And this is what the bottom looks like. So yeah, everything is very high quality and well made, as you guys can see. So we even have this little brush here on the back of it. When you're steaming and you see a spot, you can maybe see, but it locks in. So I guess you lock it in and then you can kind of scrub the floor. Yeah, pretty cool. And this extension wand can connect to here. And this is how you extend it to clean the floors while you're standing up. And obviously you can't go halfway. You need a shorter, or you can go straight to the attachment itself, you know, if you want to have the handle right here. So let's go ahead and look at the machine itself. Here we have the handle, very nice. I like how it's away from the hot steam travel, as it won't get hot on you when you hold it for a while. There's a nice rubber grip here. We do have a little locker that locks it in. But yeah, overall it looks pretty good, and just all pretty, looks like durable plastic here. The hose is quite small. It's not as long as I would hope for, but I guess for storing and just the ease of using would be easier because, you know, you don't have a really long hose that was tangling. Power cord does have like a little Velcro strap to hold it all together, and it does look reasonably long. So right off the bat on the machine, we can see we got a nice handle here to pick it up. Large wheels on the back that are rubberized, so they're not going to be noisy as it rolls around. There's a power button here on top with some kind of indicators. It looks like our water bucket is here. And on this machine, which is probably a big plus for some, is that you can add water as you use it. So it's not prone to high pressure in this area as it sucks the water in and then pressurizes it inside. So you can run this thing, and as you're running out of water, you can open it while you're still using it and just add the water, which is really nice. And this makes it where you don't have to stop and wait to depressurize and just continuously use it if you need to. So this is what the back looks like. It does appear that it looks like we have some kind of storage here. Maybe you guys can see. Here we have adjustment, looks like for the pressure of minimum and maximum. So this is really nice. Normally you don't see that. So let's see what the bottom looks like. So we do have a little roller on the bottom that swivels, and this roller is plastic. The manufacturing label here, and looks like some venting. So yeah, so that's all for the bottom. And if we go to this side, we can see there's something else here that looks like comes out. Okay, so it's a little cover. Okay, and it has a lock and unlock kind of thing. So I'm guessing this is the coils that heat up the water on the inside, which are maybe removable or serviceable through here, which is kind of interesting, and made where you can service it for descaling the heating element itself. So looking at this accessory compartment, I realized that you can store your handle here somewhere, I guess on either side, maybe on this side. And then you can store this brush here, kind of slides on the back, just like that. And then your steam handle itself can go in the back also. I guess the hose could sit somewhere around here, but yeah, it actually tidies up pretty well when you got to put it away. And the cord does have this Velcro thing, so you can wind it up and then set it also somewhere. Maybe even in the back. This almost seems like a carrying thing back here. So yeah, it does put away pretty nicely, a lot better than I thought. And we can put these smaller accessories in here also, and even this larger one here. So yeah, very cool, and I love how they thought through with the whole storage thing. Very convenient. All right, so for the next part, let's go ahead and fill up the tank, plug it in, and see how quick it heats up. So if you do want to have longer life of the machine, you might want to use distilled water that doesn't have much minerals in it. I don't have any of that right now. Normal water should be fine, but over time the heating elements could scale up, so you want to, use as clean water as possible. So I do have this reverse osmosis tap here that we usually use for drinking and things like that. So I'm just going to put that in there. But I wouldn't worry about it too much unless you live like in Florida where there's really high minerals in your water. You might want to consider using cleaner water, but if you have low mineral water, you should be fine. So. And also, if you guys notice that you can't just pour right in here and it will go in anyways, because it has like a little indentation here where the water just flows into the middle. So yeah, very nice thought through design here. All right, so we're pretty much here at the max. Let's go ahead and turn it off, close the lid. And we're simply just going to set it in there and then push it in on the top to lock it in. It does hold pretty good amount of water. It looks like a few quarts here. So let's go ahead and unravel this cord and we'll plug it in. So I think all we got to do is hit this power button here on top. Okay, so it is pumping water, I guess, out of the container. And I can see some water coming out of that little tube right there. So I guess it's cycling through the system right now, getting all the air out most likely, maybe. Okay, so it stopped, and I'm guessing it's probably preheating right now. So we'll see how long it takes before we're ready. I'm thinking this little light here will probably light up when it becomes ready. Okay, so yeah, the A is the power, the B, I guess, is water, and the C is ready for steam. So yeah, we're waiting for that steam to light up. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward, guys. Honestly, it's not very hard to understand. It's quite simple. You just turn it on, wait till it's ready, and then you're good to go. So let's go ahead and set up our steam mop here. Pull it off the back, grab our extension handle, plug it in there. Simple as that. Grab the trigger handle and plug it into the extension. And it does hold itself, which is really nice. All right, and the light came on, so it didn't take more than about 2-3 minutes, something like that. Maybe 4, so yeah, not very long at all. Power glowing and the steam, and I guess this is refill. Once, it needs to be refilled, it'll probably light up. So let's see what kind of adjustment we got back here. We are on the minimum right now, all the way, so let's just start with that. So on the mop, all we gotta do is just stand on it. So let it loose. Oh wait, I did forget that this adapter on the bottom is on, and this is actually when you're doing carpets, you want to put this on because you kind of want to glide through the carpet, and that's what this little adapter here is for. And if you're doing just hardwood floors, which we mostly have here, you don't need that adapter here to be on there. All right, so I'm just gonna push the trigger here, barely coming out, so I'm guessing because I'm way too low on the output here. So let's bring it up just a bit. Yeah, I think I completely locked it, basically restricted it all the way. So let's just go to medium here, or halfway, and see what that looks like. So we'll go ahead and try again. All right, so it seems like it's preheating again. So I don't know, maybe this knob here has something to do with it. So yeah, maybe this needs to be more open than closed for, you know, better steam. So let's just go ahead and turn it up. There we go. Now we're cooking. Steaming pretty good now. Probably you guys can see, maybe. It's a little hard to see on this lighter floor, but it's definitely steaming. And I love the angle of this thing. You can't swivel it like this, so you can get into a corner pretty easily. Well, that's nice. Seems to work very well. Now, if we did have some dirt, we can pry it up. Use that brush down there. You can't scrub something, which is really nice to have. Let's see if we can see the steam coming out the bottom. Okay, yeah, it's coming out pretty powerful. It's a little hard to see, guys, but there we go. Yeah, it's quite a bit of steam coming out. The handle is not even warm at all, even though this hose here is quite hot. So yeah, very nice and comfortable to use. And we do have some grip here too. Yeah, very cool. And because this thing rolls, you can just pull it behind you, just like that with the hose. And yeah, we can reach really far, guys. So about what a normal vacuum could reach, this is about that, which is quite convenient. All right, so the mop is really cool, but I want to go ahead and try some other accessories. So let's disconnect from the mop and maybe put on this brush. We should be able to just slide it on there somehow. There we go. I guess you do need two hands. And so now you can really steam something while brushing it. So I don't think that dot's dirty, but let's, wow, that's very powerful. I think I pretty much have it set on the max. Let's turn it down a bit and see what happens. Okay, yeah. So it does turn down the pressure, definitely. So this adjusts how much pressure comes out. So let's see if I go all the way down to the minimum. Yeah, it's barely coming out. Super slow. So this literally adjusts how much pressure comes out. So on max, it's super strong. Maybe you guys can see it here on the darker cube. Yeah, maybe not. Yeah. So yeah, quite impressive on the steam for sure. It's definitely powerful. So here we have a smaller adapter with a cloth over it, and this is good for cleaning like fabrics, like on, you know, couches or chairs and things like that, or maybe even in your vehicle. But yeah, you can kind of steam clean your furniture, which is great and quite easy to use. Now if we take off this cloth, and be careful because it's a little warm here, you guys can see that we have like a little squeegee here underneath for windows. And this is great for like cleaning anything glass, like showers or even mirrors or just doors with glass on them, and windows obviously. So here we have a window we can clean. So let's go ahead and try it out. Wow, this thing is so powerful. I mean, it fogs it up immediately. So yeah, you can steam it and then you can squeegee it out. So if you're gonna do like a shower door or whatnot else that's glass, this tool here works really good. And I've just been dragging this thing around with a hose and it's working out pretty good. I am kind of on a stretch here right now, so, but it is definitely long enough for normal use. You just might have to replug it here and there, depends on, you know, where you're going. And also what's great is that, you know, if you're going pretty far or like upstairs, let's say, you got a handle, you can grab it and carry it. Very nice and convenient. So another great tool that it comes with is this kind of like a long edge with some bristles, and this is good for cleaning cracks, edges, and also between the tiles. So let's go ahead and try that out here and see if we can clean up here and see the difference. And yeah, guys, I can see the difference right away. I mean, it's pretty much immediate. Let's see. I don't know how well it's going to pick up on camera, but you guys can see where I just did it and then where it's dirty still. So let me just go ahead and do the whole line here. So yeah, it literally is like magic. So let's try this bigger crack here. Maybe it'll be more obvious. You guys can tell where we cleaned it and where we didn't. So yeah, works very well, and the steam is very powerful. So we did use up some water here, you guys can see. And again, you can refill this on the fly, so if you need more water, just add more. Simple as that. And if you are done with the machine, all you gotta do is turn it off and it cools off. So yeah guys, overall a great little machine here around the house, and it seems to be much better quality than, you know, most of the cheaper steamers out there. So, and not only is the build quality better, just the ease of use and just everything works. And that's the nice part about this company here, Polti Vaporetto Smart 100. So if you wanted a steamer that's very handy around the house, I think this one's a great choice. You get the really nice brush, which works on tile, hardwood floors, and also with that adapter, you can do the carpets. You get quality extension poles, very nice handle, pretty quick heat up times, no need to depressurize the system when you got to add water. That's awesome. Love the big wheels in the back, and they're rubberized, so it's pretty quiet when it rolls around, and it does swivel on the front one easily too. You can access the heating element there to clean it. It does come with a reasonable amount of accessories, and the overall simplicity and indicators here on the top are very nice, and just a great solid little machine. So if you want a great steamer, I would definitely recommend this one. And if you are interested, I'm going to have some links in the description. Check it out. And if you did enjoy this video, then hit that like button. If you want to see more videos like this and other things I do on this channel, then stay tuned for more. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.